Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, MizHoney. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is your girl, MizHoney, here to do the last for this season. Praise baby Jesus. Huh? Praise baby Jesus. This is the season finale of Real Housewives of Atlanta. You guys, look. I'm so over it. I did my review last week and I felt like maybe I was too cynical about Kandi and Todd. And then I watched everybody else review about Kandi and Todd. And I was like, yeah, I guess I was a little cynical. Like, maybe I should give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe things aren't as staged as I think. Like, maybe things aren't as awkward as I think. Like, maybe they not always kind of on. Like, always working working a situation. You know, the saying goes, working a scam. But I didn't want to say that. Because I don't think they scamming us. I just think they always kind of working us. They always kind of working us. Like, the two of them together are like a superpower, honestly. Just everybody stand back and off of it and really look at it. NeNe kind of recognized it already. Although she's not really in any position to talk, especially how she has positioned herself. Anyway, y'all, this season 12, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Star is Born. It's the season finale of season 12. And the episode starts off per the usual, which is Kenya is at a small to itsy bitsy type event at the Sally's Beauty Salon. And she had the children there. They had it set up. You know, I don't understand why the children always got on such tight little clothing. Like, why can't y'all get y'all shirts and stuff that's just a little bit size up? Like, you don't look smaller. You look more stuffage-ish. You look more stuffed, like sausage. You know, that's why I said stuffage, because it was a cross between stuffed and sausage. But anyway, stuffed sausage. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she had this little event, and it's supposed to be like a little carpet, even though it was like very sparse. It was very sparse. Like, it was a few people in the store kind of rah-rahing her. It was so set up. Like, it wasn't an event. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. It wasn't like droves of people and nowhere to park and can't get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that type of event. Anyway, there was a person there with a camera and a video camera and some questions. They asked a couple questions about NeNe. And she went on and on about NeNe being a bully and, you know, this, that, and the third. Later on, we see where Eva is at home and with the Sterlings. They look so beautiful and so happy. You know, it's all Gucci. We see Cynthia FaceTiming with Noelle in California. Noelle is doing auditions and acting. She thinks she got a couple of callbacks, and she said she don't know why she didn't move there a little bit earlier. I heard a couple of people say 2 or 3 things about, you know, Noelle being there with Mike and Cynthia not being there and how that wasn't good business. But I don't think they're that kind of people. But at the same time, it's still like, why you not staying with your daddy? Why you not staying with your daddy? Don't your daddy live in California? I thought he did. I don't know where I got that from. But anyway, and she said she didn't know why she didn't move a little bit earlier, because it's hard out there for a pimp. Like, you ain't got to wait tables and stuff like that, and you ain't got to, you know, live with 15 other people in a room and house, but still, it's hard out there in terms of them auditions. I'm telling you, ask them girls from in living single, and what's the one? The game, and I almost called it Girlfriends. Them girls really, you know, they hustle up the act, and they got a portfolio. So it's more than the notion, Noelle. It's more than the notion, but this is what we selling to people. Anyway, she's talking about she's gonna leave and go back to California, go to California for a couple of months because all the family is there. She telling Noelle that. They say they all miss her. That's what that is. Kandi and Mama Joyce talking, and she tried to tell her about the baby shower, It's the lunchbox there. There's a story behind the lunchbox. All roads lead back to Kandi making sure her will does not include Todd. Making sure that her will has carved out everything you need to be carved out for Riley and Ace and the baby and herself, Mama Joyce, trying to keep Todd hands off of Kandi money. Well, any money Kandi had before Todd is Kandi money. Any money after Todd, depending on the prenup agreement, is their money. Is their money. And Kandi can't corner the market on their money. It's such an awkward scene. It's such an awkward scene because Kandi was like, I need to get some bread from the store. And Mama Joyce was like, speaking of bread, you need to protect your bread. You need to protect your loaf. Okay, it's some people out there trying to get your loaf. And then Kandi was like, yeah, I just want to make sure that, the shower goes off well. And I'm sure that, I just have to release it and just trust. Speaking of trust, okay, you need to put your money in a trust. Forget that will situation. You need to put your money in a trust, okay? Okay, at least put my money in a trust. You know what I'm saying? Don't be making nobody no arbitrary executive over my funds and stuff. Like, it is awkward. It's awkward because it just makes it seem like Mama Joyce is about the money. At the same time, it really makes Todd look like he must be really moving funny. Like, does anybody outside of Kandi feel Todd, including his own daughter? It just seemed like everybody kind of suspect to him. And I don't know if it's just because he's kind of a, butthole-ish in a way. But he put on that baby shower. That baby shower was clearly done by a male and clearly done by somebody who wants to be in Hollywood, who wants to be in production. Nothing about that baby shower was a baby shower. It didn't come off like a baby shower. It didn't ring true like a baby shower. Like, I had to keep reminding myself, thank goodness pregnant Shadina was there walking around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Being filmed, sitting down, bored. Her and her daughter looked like they wanted to be at home. The daughter didn't like, she wanted to be really seen. It was no balloons. It was no cake. It wasn't none of that nasty, super sweet punch. The one that make you thirsty and thirsty and thirsty and thirsty until you finally just throw up. It wasn't no sherbet punch. Like, I didn't get it. It was one game that the men played, but I was just like, those could be breasts. Like, y'all, this supposed to be a belly. Like, I ain't get it. People had drinks in their hands. And anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. So then we see where Wendy Williams talked to NeNe, and they talk, and Wendy Williams dropped some tea about something she saw on TMZ, this whole Sally's Beauty Salon, I guess, interview. And NeNe is calling Kenya a bully and just kind of deflecting, CYA. And then we see where Porsha talked to NeNe, and Porsha seemed like she was a little too rah-rah with NeNe, but at the same time, I couldn't, while I was side-eyeing it, I was like, Porsha, guard your cards, boo, guard your cards. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, boo. You got to know when to walk away and know when to run. Okay. But then she told the whole Shamia story. Y'all know Shamia was around there at the March of Dimes function with Kenya, and she was trying to tell a story, and Kenya interrupted the story and said, and you called me. She told the narrative. She pushed the narrative. And Shamia kept it calm. This is what Porsha said. Shamia kept it calm and didn't correct it because the president of the March of Dimes was sitting right there, and she didn't want to ruin Porsha's event. But the truth of the matter is, Shamia was like, she talked to her like 3 or 4 days later and was just telling her the story about her water breaking. Like, she didn't actually call her. Like, why would you do that? Why would you tell such an obvious lie? Like, I don't know how true this is because I haven't heard Kenya weigh in on it. Maybe she did out there on Twitter. I don't know. Y'all know I'm quarantined and therefore busy. But, yeah, I don't get it. It would just be further, if this is true, if it really did happen, it would be further proof that, Kenya Moore stay on that fool-la-la. Like, she stayed with the nothing in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Nothing up my sleeve. She a smoke and mirror, rabbit in the hat kind of girl. I'm just, I'm side-eyeing her continuously. Now I'm seeing on the blogs where she is out here. Her and Mark supposed to be working it out. At the end credits, they say her and Mark is in counseling. Like, girl, goodbye. This why I don't like to get involved. This why I don't like to get involved. Don't call me until you ready to go full kamikaze on the situation. Don't call me when you're in the early stages of being disgruntled and y'all playing separated, but y'all still calling and talking to one another. Don't call me for that. I'm the girl you call when you want to bury your body, okay? This back and forth. This I'm mad, but I'm not really mad. I can talk about him, but you can't talk to him type of situation she got going on. I don't like it. This, like I said, smoke and mirrors kind of fool la. Y'all feel sympathy for me, but you still cool and copacetic with the situation. I'm not feeling it. And I know what y'all saying about maybe being an abused person or maybe being, but Kenya is not weak. She ain't no delicate flower. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She's not. She's not, and I'm just not buying it. Let's move forward. So like I said, we get to the baby shower. Before that, Kayla comes in the room. She done got dressed for the baby shower, and she talking about, just dry. Is dryness contagious? Because it seems like they all dry except for Ace. Maybe it's not contagious, or maybe he just had an antibiotics. He just seemed like he might be asymptomatic. He just not as dry. Now, Kandi talking about they going to vote on the baby's name. This is what she telling Kayla. I was like, how you going to let people vote on your baby name? A baby, naming a child is supposed to be a sacred experience. You're supposed to do it with some measure of reverence. You're not supposed to just willy-nilly name a child and make a child name up. Y'all go back all the way through it, whether it was in Hispanics or in American Indians. A name says something. It means something. It's like speaking over a child. Like, you don't let people vote on your baby's name. What is you talking about? It's so commercial. It's such a commercial ass thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It's such a reality show, commercial ass, always on business type thing to do. Like gimmicky or something. She say, I'm getting ready to take this hair out and wash this hair. Y'all not gonna have to watch me digging this head much longer. But listen. She say O'Reilly, who we don't hear a peep from, and she was dressed like she wasn't even with the family. Like she came from roller skating. You know what I'm saying? Down at Highlight. I don't know. So, she, Riley and the little baby, Ace want to name the baby Banks. They asked the little baby, Ace down at the place and down at the baby shower, and he done said, Blaze, why would you name your baby Banks? You might as well name your baby Insurance Salesman. You might as well name your baby Obesity. Like Banks? I don't know. It ain't nothing special about it. It's something kind of commonish or something. Like, why would you name your baby Banks? Little baby Banks, and it's a girl? Come on now. Blaze was bad enough. Why don't you speak life over your child? I don't get it. Anyway. So she talked to Kayla. Kayla said she may want to come back. New York ain't easy. She may want to come back. But, she was like, oh, okay, you want to come back already? And then she was like, well, that's like a kick out. This Kayla said that was like a kick out. I understood what she was saying. It wasn't like, baby, you welcome back anytime. It was just kind of like in this kind of standoffish way. Maybe Kandi wasn't telling her she didn't have to move back, but she wasn't 100. Like, she wasn't enthused. I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like my baby had said she was coming back. And when I say my baby, when I love you, I love you. Even the kids around my nieces and nephew age, and they ain't children, but they children to me. They say they got something going on. I'm like, you can do it. You got this, baby. Don't worry about it. Like, maybe Kandi not baby honey sugar, but she wasn't like, you welcome back here anytime. Like, you always got a room here. She wasn't like that. She was just like most people your age want to live by themselves. Like, it wasn't a yes. It wasn't a no. But it wasn't no yes either. And Kayla picked up on it. Bless her dry little heart. Bless her dry little heart. I could tell that her daddy ain't allowing her no extra money in the kitty because of that. She didn't have her hair done. I mean, it was done. It was fine. But it wasn't done like she was going to a star-studded event either. You know what I'm saying? It was a little grandpa and grandma's anniversary, in my opinion. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Also, we find out that Mama Joyce, off camera, Mama Joyce and Kandi done went round there to OLG, and Todd was round there busy and decided, one, because he know that all that conversation about the lunchbox and people taking your money and not trusting them, and trust and change your will, trust, cut him out, secure the money, secure the bag, all that conversation. Now Kandi done went back because she's one of the original bone carriers. She done went back and told Todd. Now you done told Todd, but you also at the same time want Todd to take it in stride, to eat it, to govern himself accordingly, to make note of, but you don't want him to feel a type of way about it. You don't want him to have no emotions about it. Of course, part of it was probably that he was busy at OLG, but it's also probably because he feel like looking her in her face, knowing she dragging him on a consistent basis with his wife and probably with his children, to his children. So he can't have a moment. He don't go out there to speak to them and woo and Mama Joyce get to be up her indignified butt, and don't show up at the goddamn baby shower. That don't say nothing about Todd. That say everything about your mama. I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of mamas out here, and aunties too, okay, who eat it, who swallow it, who say, if you like it, I love it. Okay, that's what you do when you love somebody. I'm not saying you don't speak out for your child. I'm not saying you don't speak out for your family member, but at the same time, you eat it. You don't be so busy, especially on camera, trying to undermine the man. Now, if it's a lie, she told it. If it's a skit, they get what they get from it. It's my opinion based upon the skit that was given to me. So Kandi done called around there and told Todd. Now Todd got a full production going on. It's not a baby shower. It's just a production in general, like a little Hollywood production in general. And the people seem like they're confused about how they supposed to dress because it's supposed to be glitz and glam, but it's tennis shoes. People got tennis shoes and flats on, and it was hard concrete ground. And them shoes, them flat shoes that don't have no platform on them. People don't even doing a lot of platform right now. Well, that platform keeps your ball of your feet from being flat on the ground. So them people that tried to brave through it, their feet was cracking and hurting. So, but Kandi had on a pair of tennis shoes, and so did Porsha. Quite a few people. Anywho, so she called him at the production. This is just when this first trying to start, and he was telling her that he had been busy, and she was like, "Yeah, my mama not coming because of this, and you could have came over." He was like, "Look, I gotta go. I'm busy." Later on, when she get there, that's all she want to talk about. The fact that her mama not there. She don't even know that Todd done called her mama, tried to reach out to her mama after the conversation that they had, but the mama still don't want to pick the phone up. Like, what is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to reach in his side and wrench out a kidney and offer it up to your mama as a living sacrifice of his undying devotion? You ain't got nothing negative to say about your mama. And I'm not saying be disrespectful. You got all them businesses and all them people you support and all of that, and you don't know how to say something in a respectful, meaningful manner. I'm not buying it, Kandi. It is part of a storyline, but at the same time, it is so unbecoming how you nag that man and push that man. He should apologize. Like, what can be done about this now? You could pick up the phone and call your mama and say, Todd tried to call you and apologize. Can you please get dressed and come down here? No, you decide you want to push Todd. But this is how it goes. Like I said, Todd and Kandi work in tandem. They bought that bag. That baby shower was for a bag. It was not about the baby. It wasn't about the baby, I'm telling you. And I don't know if it's because she didn't actually carry the baby, that it kind of, even though she was trying to, trying to attach Shalina and trying to make Shalina a part, it just, to me, it seemed that much more detached. And like I said, if they had something maybe smaller and more intimate, like it was a studio, like they kept showing the name of the studio. Like this was a production. This was a production. There were people that were being employed and making money as a part of this production. And this production is going to be the season finale of The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12. Like Todd and Kandi know how to, secure the bag. They do. I ain't knocking it, but at the same time, I still don't have any emotion about the fact that Todd told you what you gonna do. Either you gonna be mad, okay, and ruin this event, or you gonna just let it go and try to have a good time, and let's all move forward. At this point, what you want him to do is get down at his feet and get down at your feet and grovel, give your mama a kidney. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Think y'all know y'all creating drama, but you really, to me, like making yourself look a little one off. To me, Kandi, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Mama Joyce consequently dominated the baby shower. They had that little fight, and she felt like Todd should apologize. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Mama Joyce, y'all would have been better off having her carry the baby, because she made herself more of a center point than the whole Shalina carrying the baby type situation. We see Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie. They attend. Eva, NeNe, Porsha, Kenya, Tanya, just a bundle of light and joy out there. Those of you follow me on Twitter, there's a really great article about Tanya Sams and women in tech. Really, really great article. Y'all follow me on Twitter. Go out there and check that post out. Shamia looked really, really pretty. It was nice. Let's see. Kenya and NeNe ended the night really with this whole article that was now posted after the whole Sally's Beauty Salon boutique petite petita teeny tiny event that she had set up so she can make snide comments about NeNe. And of course, everybody knows about it. Everybody's kind of sort of talked about it. Then Marlo does her part, her last hurrah for the season. She, pulls out her phone and says, "What is this? This isn't true, is it?" And she shows it to Kenya. Kenya reads it out loud. I guess it's supposed to be like a boss move or whatever, talking about NeNe's a bully and NeNe this and NeNe that. And NeNe was just sitting there kind of looking, kind of stunned, kind of waiting for her cue. We saw where Porsha is riding really tough for NeNe in this situation as the bickering started. And Eva and, to me, Cynthia have chosen Kenya's side. I don't think there's anything wrong with Cynthia calling out NeNe for what she does wrong, but I'm not sure why she doesn't equally as so do it with Kenya, other than the fact that she can't ostracize herself from Kenya or NeNe, as a package deal. She got to be on one side or the other in order to have a place on the show, I'm assuming. Her and Eva. So they went back and forth, and then Kenya, which to me, why would you go over there and stand next to NeNe? Like, to me, you're not going to make me believe, like, to some extent, that wasn't a bit of provocation. I mean, she can argue it down, but at the same time, like, why would you go over there? Either you go over there because it's not a chance in hell NeNe finna windmill on you, or you go over there because you feel like it's worth it, because you finna get this moment, you finna get this opportunity. It really was much ado about nothing. Y'all did was squawk, squawk, squawk. Y'all really kind of did more when y'all was over in Greece. It was completely unnecessary. Kandi trying to have a moment on stage with Todd so Todd can apologize to the entire world. And it just was weird because it wasn't even about y'all as a couple. It was about the baby shower and the baby coming. What y'all think of this season finale? Y'all let me know. I don't know. I don't have an investment one way or another emotionally, because like I said, to me, the baby shower situation seemed all gimmicky. I did like how beautifully NeNe was dressed. I thought that little sequence jumper was really, really nice. It was really, really cute. I'm glad that Greg didn't wear brown. I was glad to see Porsha and Dennis there together. I didn't know where Paul was with Tanya. I thought those earrings that Marlo had on were it was so crafty. I don't know. I didn't care for it. It was kind of draggish. I just don't really see the reason why any woman that wasn't on stage, like a stage performance where you really needed to pop in a kind of way, will wear them kind of earrings. But that's just me. What do I know? Right? I do think the whole baby shower thing had absolutely nothing to do with the baby shower. It was a production. I thought I kept saying them flash off to Todd, and he was talking to different people. They looked like business people. He looked like he was kind of talking business. I think that's what that baby shower was for. Y'all tell me what you think. Y'all put it down below. Thank goodness that this season is over. On to Potomac. Married to Medicine. Until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah.